Good morning, Cypress Village residents, and welcome to Virtual Coffee Chat. Today is Friday, August 18th. This is Ty Morgan coming to you live and direct from my office here at Cypress Village. Thank you all for tuning in as usual. A lot of information to share, which I always say the same thing every week, and I'm going to just continue my habit. We hope it's very informative and very productive. In addition to Coffee Chat today, the newsletter went out, I want to say on Thursday afternoon. I hope residents had received that. If you had not, feel free to contact the concierge. We can provide you an electronic version or a hard copy, whatever is most convenient. Please read, though. There is a lot of good content, a lot of good updates, a lot of information that we wanted to pass along for those of you that did not tune into Coffee Chat or tune into chat and read the CV News. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to the directors, and I will circle back to wrap it up. Thanks again for tuning in. See you soon.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Coffee Chat. A couple of updates from the maintenance department. I will not be here today or over the weekend going up to visit my father. I'd like to first off thank everybody for their well wishes for him. I get a ton of things from all residents, so I really appreciate that. First off, elevators. We extended the close time for the doors on the B elevators to 12 seconds. Please do not push the close button close button for the doors. It will not help it. It's scheduled for 12 seconds per a bunch of residents' requests because they were getting stuck by the doors. So the last time the elevators broke was because somebody pushed the close button in so hard that it shorted out the board, which shorted out the main motherboard, which caused that elevator to be down for 3 days. So please do not use your cane, do not use any of that stuff to push any of the elevator buttons. This will help the elevators continue to work properly. Heavy equipment's being delivered today and tomorrow for the putting green. The demolition should be starting on Monday. So we'll be moving benches and chairs and stuff like that. The only part of the putting green that will not be touched is the bocce ball court. But we would like everybody to stay off that area for easy reasons, just to not get hurt or be part of the construction. Otherwise, everything else is going pretty good. You'll see Tree Amigos working on drains in some yards because of the heavy rains. And we have some drains clogged here and there. We've already taken care of most of them. But I know we got at least 2 or 3 out there, and they'll be at your house today, I've been promised. That's all I got this week, so have a great weekend. Thank you.
Good morning. This is Laurel Mundell, Director of Administrative Services. The newsletter went out earlier this week, so please make sure you take a good look through that. A lot of great content, important information. You'll notice just the first few pages of Ty's page, and then there's some statistical information as well, talking about the parking plan. Again, this is basically just an overview of what was communicated at community meeting. So for those of you who missed community meeting or did not watch the replay, you just rather read the information, that's why it's there for you. And in my article, you'll see that there is the directories. They are here. Here is our directory for the 2023-2024 year. There's some neat changes that you'll notice in the directory. Because we have had a delay on printing the guide to Cypress Village, the revision, I wanted to do something that would still bridge the information gap. So at the beginning of the directory, before you even get to the resident information, you will see some quick tips in case of an emergency protocol there. I call it a little bit about everything. This is information that just helps anybody through the community, whether you're new, whether you've been here. It reminds you of what channel our in-house community channel is on, Wi-Fi passwords, things like that. You have the parking map. The updated parking map is there for reference, department phone numbers, and then other important numbers, community resources, and things like that. Wellness clinic services, that's been added. I know that's a popular one. And so the hope is that everything Cypress Village phone book related you would need can all be found in here. And then I'm excited to announce that not only do we have independent and assisted living residents pictured in the directory, but by popular demand, we have a list, an index of resident names by first name. So if you remember meeting Barbara and she was in the towers and we played a bridge game and I just can't remember her last name, hopefully this will be a good refresher for you. You can look through there and have an idea of who you're looking for. And then on the final page, what I put at the back of every monthly newsletter is the associate directory at a glance that actually has the individual's name and their personal email and the phone number. So that's going to be at the back too. But that does change a lot, with staff either getting promoted or transferring it into the community, out of the community. That changes. So I put it in the back and kept the departmental phone numbers at the beginning, at the front. So I hope you all love that. Pick it up either or at the concierge desk. The luau's over, so you can pick up your copy at the concierge desk. 1 copy per household. And then the satisfaction surveys, which went out yesterday as well at the luau, that is 1 satisfaction survey per resident. You can also pick that up at the concierge desk. Please do so in as quickly as you can. The deadline to return them is September 8th. So please get those in as soon as possible. We're looking for at least 95% participation. So please, 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 please fill out your surveys. Quick update on Alzheimer's. Last year, we raised over $17,000 as a community. We were number 9 in the LCS world. The entire national team, we ranked number 9. So we're trying to rank at least higher than that. We got to hit at least that mark. Fundraising starting now. A gift or a donation or a pledge of any size will get you a Walk to End Alzheimer's community shirt. On the back page of your newsletter is the pledge form and contribution form. This you can use as a pledge form if you just want to tell us what you plan on giving, or if you're ready to give now, go ahead and fill this out there and put your shirt size on there, put your RSVP of if you're going to walk, if you're going to be at the breakfast on October 28th, and that'll be great. So we're looking forward to beating even last year's number. And then the one random thing, there was a wreath that was delivered from Etsy to the wrong address by FedEx. And we have proof of the FedEx man coming in and going up the 8-tower elevator and then coming out without packages. So we know he left it somewhere in the building. If you received a package that is not for you and it has a beautiful Christmas wreath in it, will you please bring it to the concierge desk? Or let me know, because it's missing and we know it made it here. We just can't find where it went. And of course, we can't reach that FedEx driver to ask him specifically. There's a Google review contest right now for employees. If any employee is mentioned by name on a Google review, they are eligible to win a $100 prize gift card. So please, if you have any servers, if you have any maintenance techs, if you have anybody in the business office, if there is an IHS caregiver that you just adore and you want to put them in the running to win $100, please leave a Google review. Get on our Google page, find the place where you can leave reviews. I'll also send out a link to all that. Leave a review mentioning them, and then you will help them win $100. So please, please, please do that. And if you need any help filling out a Google review, just let me know. I will be glad to help. And then that's it that I have for this week. There's more to talk about, but I think that's enough for right now. I will see you around the village.
Good morning, villagers. Lisa Drew, your CLS director. Today is Friday, August 18th, and hopefully you all had a fabulous time at the luau. I do know that 150 of you made the confirmed list. I do also know that several of you called and said you did not know that you had to sign up. And I felt bad, of course, because you were looking forward to the luau. And this is why we all always stress, read the communication that we send out to you. The information you need will be on the calendar, on the newsletter, on Coffee Chat, on the admin newsletter. We also send out reminder texts and emails. So just make sure at least once a month you scan all your activity information so that you can have a chance to go to the things that you want to go to. So I'm so happy so many signed up, and I'm actually looking forward to it tonight. Okay, so let's move into Friday. We were able, some of you may know that we had some licensing issue with One Day University. So I had to take it off the air for a month, but we were able to work out a contract with them, so that is back. And tomorrow we have Becoming Mark Twain. It's a really interesting lecture about Mark Twain, his roots, his influences, and yeah, looks really good. So show up for that. Egret Hall, 2 o'clock Friday. On Monday, it is our Dog Days of Summer celebration. So for all you dog owners out there, we are going to have, once again, Green Dog Spa will be here to give free nail trims. Last year we had people sign up for that with Green Dog Spa. I will send out information for you to do that. I will get that out to you Friday. However, last year we had a lot of people sign up who didn't show up. So if you sign up, please do show up. And if you're out and about with your dog, stop by. I have an artist going to be there to do portraits, quick portraits of you and your pet. We'll have live music, and we'll have a couple of vendors selling dog-related treats and accessories. So it should be a fun time. That will start at 10 o'clock, and it will be in the main lobby, and the Green Dog Spa van will be in the parking lot. So I hope we see you there on Monday. And then on the 22nd of next week, we're going to the Jack's Cooking School. This is a new venue that we're trying. The Publix Cooking School has closed down. They are no longer doing that. So I'm trying something new. This is actually a hands-on cooking. It is not a demonstration and eat. It's a cook and eat. So I just purchased a few tickets to see how it goes, but hopefully everybody has a great time and we'll go back again. The theme for this outing is Florida seafood, traditional Florida seafoods with a twist, but the menu sounds really good. So hopefully give me your feedback on that, those of you who go on that. And then we have Dinner Bunch again next week to Valley Smoke. It's a full bus with quite a wait list. The people who did go last night had a good time. I heard good feedback, so hopefully you'll enjoy that. That's all I have for you. I have to get back to decorating for the luau, so see you around the village.
Good morning, Cypress Village. It's Dawn Epstein, the director of IHS, our own home care agency here at Cypress Village. I want to tell you I have good news. There's big things happening at IHS, so we have a new director of nursing who I'm going to introduce to you, Cindy Goodholm. So she'll give you some blurbs about her background, and so you can get to know her. Feel free to pop in the office so you can meet her in person. As always, we're here. We have our home care services. We are going to be expanding our medication management program to assist with keeping you healthy and happy and injury-free, which is our goal. We always have our concierge services too. We have transportation. We can help with shopping, errands. We can help with, like I said, medication management. We can pick medications up at the pharmacy for you. We can handle all of that. Make sure they're being delivered on time. Make sure that they're in the pill boxes. Work with the doctor to get whatever orders or changes. We can handle all of that for you. So if that's something that interests you, maybe just take that off your plate. Feel free to give us a call. And again, if there's any other services that you think might be useful for you or someone else in the community, feel free to let us know. We're open to suggestions. If it's something we can do, we're happy to help figure that out because we are here to help. We're a part of Cypress Village and we just want to be an asset to the community. So enjoy your weekend. Thank you very much.
Good morning, Cypress Village. I'm Cindy Goodholm. I am your new nurse in IHS, and I'm really happy to be here. I am a Floridian, lifetime here in Jacksonville, and just, really love people. I am so excited to be working with you and look forward to getting to know everybody. I know it's going to be a challenge because, there's a lot of you, but I'm really excited to be here and just look forward to serving you all.
All right, I'm back, and I hope the information today has been very useful for everybody tuning in. I would like to first say that yesterday was a lot of fun. There were a lot of moving parts and a lot of things going on around the village yesterday, which was the luau day. A lot of preparation, but in addition to the luau, I just could not believe the amount of people, residents, families, vendors, providers that I saw throughout the village yesterday. It was quite a brisk and busy day. So with that, the luau was a lot of fun. We had 150 plus residents in attendance, and in attire. It was a lot of fun. We really want to start getting back to these big community events. I know the activity committee had about a casino night and a couple other things to end out the year. So more to come on that. But for all of you that did come out and participate, we really appreciate that. It was a great time. Next on the list, I'm not going to talk too much about elevators, but I did commit to at least weekly giving all of our residents an update. Dave spoke briefly on that as well a little earlier. We are still just in the due diligence phase of getting all the information, bids, quotes, to analyze. Once we have everything, we can look at it much more objectively, but until that happens, we're still in that process of collecting information. So again, not a lot to report, but I do want to hold true to my commitment to the residents and keeping everybody abreast of the elevator situation. The other situation that's still been ongoing and still not finalized, so I'm not going to give anybody any final information here, but our veterans lobby and train room, we have our construction team here. We are actually looking at expanding some of the damage that we're realizing that was not inclusive of the original claim. So before we actually clear out the claim, we just want to make sure that we capture all of the damage that did occur due to the claim. We're going to invite the adjuster back out here to look at some of the items that were not inclusive and hopefully wrap this thing up here in the very near future. Once the claim is settled and signed off on, everything else is ready to go. We just need to pull the trigger and get everything ordered and manufactured. So a lot of that work has been done. We're ahead of the game there, but still waiting on the insurance company to finalize. I mentioned on my opening today that the newsletter went out, the CV News, great piece of work that Laurel did. I read it yesterday morning from cover to end, and It's really a good read. So kudos to Laurel and Administrative Services and the directors and participants that provide the content. It truly does help keep everybody abreast of what's going on and very informative. So last but not least, let's roll into birthday wishes. I do believe I missed a birthday early in the month. Katie, was it early in the month or the end of last month? It was Miss Betty Tomlinson, and she has been a resident here for, I want to say, going on close to 20 years. So happy birthday to you, Betty. I find it hard to believe I missed you because I'd hate to do such, but in case I did, this is a big happy birthday to you, Betty. All right, and let's see who we have out in the village today that has a birthday. We have two. We have, I think we said them last week, but a double up on Miss Georgetta Sargent and Miss Jackie Bussey. Happy birthday to you two ladies. On the 19th, we've got four. We've got Lee Wyrick, Don Burchell, Barbara Ponitowski, and Susan Smith. Happy birthday to you four. On the 20th, we've got three. We've got Judy Pate, John Hunkin, and Miss Nancy Blanton. Happy birthday to you three. We've got two birthdays on, and it's birthday ladies. On the 22nd, we've got Miss Evangeline Webster. Happy birthday, Evangeline. I see you all over the village. It's great to see you. Happy birthday today. And Miss Eleanor Irvin. Eleanor, happy birthday to you as well on the 22nd. On the 23rd, we've got Mr. Charles Chuck Walker. We've got Tim Purdom, and we've got Joyce Boynton. Happy birthday to you three. And on the 24th, we've got Miss Nancy Rathburn, Miss Trudy Taylor, and Miss Sylvia Burry, Ramona Wilson, and Frances Killickety. I think I said that, Frances. I apologize. Couldn't see it when I read it, but happy birthday to you five. And I'm going to wrap it up on the 25th. We've got Mr. Bill Rogers, Shirley Churchill, and and Tom Bryce. Sorry, Tom, I almost missed you there. Happy birthday to you three on the 25th. And I'm going to wrap it up right there. That's 7 days, 8 plus 7, 25. It's going to conclude another episode of Virtual Coffee Chat. Thank you all for tuning in. Have a great rest of your Friday and weekend, and God bless everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.